My grandmother is in the hospital. I might be able to go home today. I'm excited. Hi there, can I have a medium iced coffee? Ladies, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. It is such a beautiful day today. It's one of the first couple of beautiful days in New York City, and honestly, I am here for it. On my way to work, I was like reflecting, as I always do. My mind is always thinking about something. And I was thinking about the fact that, like, when I was younger, I always thought that I would end up somewhere in the arts. Like when I was younger, I used to be in drama club, dance club, theater, chorus. Like I wanted to be in entertainment. Like you couldn't tell me anything. When anybody like asked me what I wanted to be, it was always something in entertainment, acting, modeling, all of that. Within like life, life happens and it didn't end that way at all, even though I tried. I tried my hardest when I was a kid, and my mom would always take me on like different auditions and stuff. And for a long time, I definitely tried to make it happen, and it didn't exactly go the way that I had imagined. And I eventually found myself in education. I always liked science as a kid and I was pretty good at it. And so went to school, got my degree in biology and taught at a couple camps and eventually got my master's right after I finished my bachelor's and got my master's in teaching. And honestly, like when I first started teaching, I was like, you know what? This is kind of entertainment, right? I'm getting up, I'm speaking in front of people, kids every single day. I'm good at it. Develop relationships with the kids. So for a while, I was like, you know what? Like, I could see myself doing this forever. And there was a time, a brief moment in time, where I even thought I wanted to be a principal. So I was like, you know what? This is what I found. I'm going to work my way up to the career ladder. Fine. Then the pandemic happened. And I don't know, something kind of shifted for me, and I feel like I caught the creative bug again. And for the past 5 years, 5 or 6 years since the pandemic, I have been really trying to, make my mark on social media through my content and like really trying to find my place in the social media realm. And I feel like I've definitely made some strides in this past year. And I feel like, my creativity was a gift from God. And I feel like the pandemic was his moment to be like, hey, like you had dreams of this thing. You were really artistic. Here's your moment to kind of like go a different route and experience that in a different way. And honestly, this era of my life, like I'm now in my 30s, I feel like I've learned a lot of things about like what I'm willing to kind of accept, what I'm willing to let go of. And I feel like I let go of my creativity for a little bit, but I'm not letting go of that anymore. And I feel like this era of my life is like I'm becoming the woman little Asia all those years ago really wanted to be. And I'm determined to make a life that I always wanted for myself because I feel like, I feel like teaching is great for, me just kind of like gaining work ethic and making a decent living for myself. But God is just like, your passion is so much more than this, and you have a route that you need to take. And so what I've decided is like, this era is what I'm going to be documenting. I'm going to be documenting this chapter of my life of just becoming, right? And so I'm naming it Becoming Her, because it took me a long time to really believe that I am her, you know? I lost my confidence for a really long time, and I feel like I had to go through a lot, personally, professionally, in order to really realize who I am and find my own self worth, to the point where I am now, where it's like, I'm just not going to settle for less. And I'm not going to settle for maybe this is not meant for you, because it is. Because if God gave it to me, this is a gift, right? He didn't give it to me for anything. He didn't give it to me for nothing, right? So this is becoming. Anyway, that's a lot for the morning. To be a little bit more, bringing it back to where I'm at currently. This week is parent teacher conferences, and today I have to stay late because I have office hours after school. So this week is going to be pretty chaotic. I'm already starting off on a chaotic note. But it's Monday morning. I'm already at work. I'm going to get started now because I have stuff to do. The good thing is today I'm giving a test in two of my classes, and in my other two classes, we're finishing up a topic. So it's going to be a pretty chill day. It's going to be a longer day, but it's a chill day. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of this week goes. But just little morning chat and reflectiveness. Is that a word? Yeah. Hello, it is Thursday now, so we made it through parent teacher conferences. It was pretty great. I didn't have as much as I did in the fall, so that was nice. Because the fall, I was definitely packed. It was packed up in here with people that wanted to talk to me. But the spring is always a little bit lighter, but I'm glad it was. I just wanted to quickly update you guys because I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys along with me, because it's not really something that I want to, I guess, broadcast, but I just did want to update that, my grandmother is in the hospital. She's been in the hospital for the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks now. And it was pretty scary. Like, it was a really scary time. And she ended up needing surgery. She had her surgery on Monday, and it went really well. And she's progressing really well too. Like, she was able to, be fully awake, and was texting us the next day, the next morning. Yesterday, I went to go visit her, and we went for a walk around the hospital lobby not lobby, hospital floor that she was on, and so she's progressing, and I'm happy because my grandmother is like, she means so much to me, and it was scary, but I'm gonna visit her afterwards because I don't think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Hopefully she gets to come home soon. That's, fingers crossed. Hopefully she's can go home by the weekend. I'm praying for that. But I'm gonna go today because I'm probably not gonna go tomorrow. So yeah, I might like take you guys along with me. I might check in like as I'm on my way later, but I just wanted to update you and let you know like that's what I've been experiencing this week. It's been a hard week and a half because I've been going there pretty much every day after work almost. And it's a lot, but I've just been out of it, like in terms of social media. But now since it's over and she's been progressing, it feels like I'm getting back to some sort of normalcy. But just wanted to update you. Midweek, we're almost there. It's Thursday, and we're trucking along. Good morning, you guys. It's the next day. It's Friday. I ended up not going to the hospital last night because after work it was snowing a lot. And so I was just like, I asked my grandmother, I was like, hey, like, do you mind if I don't come? Or like, if you want me to come, I'll come. She was like, go home. It's snowing, whatever. But she did end up texting us later on in the evening and said that she might be able to go home today. So we'll see how the day progresses. But if she's able to go home today, fingers crossed. I would love that. And I know that she would too, because she's been there for longer than we all expected. But if she doesn't get to go home today, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see what they tell her and like what she tells us. But I'm about to go to work because I have office hours today, and I think I want to um, take an Uber because I actually want to go to this bagel shop that I really love. Really, really, really love. Their bagels are like so, so good, and I haven't gone in a while, but it's kind of like it's in the direction of work, but it will require me to walk a couple blocks to get to work afterwards. And I don't know. I want to be, I don't want to have to go through that whole ride and then get off where I'm not supposed to be, go get my bagel, and then have to walk. I think I'd rather have a calm Uber ride there, get my bagel, walk a little bit to work, get my coffee, because it's interesting. That place that makes really good bagels and really good breakfast, they don't make the best coffee. So I'm gonna go to my usual place for coffee and then we'll go to work. So let's head there right now. All day long. Hi, can I have a sesame bagel toasted with scallion cream cheese and bacon? Secured my breakfast. I will say that I was a bit nervous because when I walked in, there were cops in there, and even though it's a public space, I'm allowed to film. In this version of America right now, you just never know. But I still kept my camera up and filmed, and they didn't say anything to me. So, but anyway, got my bagel. Now I'm on my way to get my coffee, and I'm trying to walk fast because, like I said, office hours. But honestly, every time I come in early, like I would say morning office hours are the toughest one for kids to get to. And I don't like morning office hours because I'm not my best in the morning. I'm not a morning person. So I prefer after school. But anyway, guess who's going home today? Currently waiting for our ride, but we're breaking her out of here today. She's going home.
Yay, Nana!
Yay! I'm really happy.
You. I'm happy. First time I was happy. Just get that out of my nose.
Yeah.
Before I know it, she said, I knew. And then the other thing here today, the guys take it out of my hand. And they say, when you come or get ready, they're going to take it out of my hand. This one was hurting more. This one was...
But now you can, I'm assuming you can eat solids now.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Progress. Well into the next day. I spent some time sleeping in. I slept in a little bit. I woke up around, I want to say 8:30, ate breakfast, then I went back to sleep. Well, at first I edited a little bit because I knew I definitely wanted to have a video come out today, like wanting to get back into my usual content and, get things rolling back. It's been a long couple of weeks, but I just needed to rest. So I edited for a little bit, fell asleep, then I woke up and finished editing, got the video out, put up all of the links and everything. And now I have been getting started editing this vlog actually, because I think part of the reason why I don't upload as frequently on YouTube is because I wait so long to get started with editing. But today I was like, let me actually edit what I already have now so that I can start developing like the vision, because I'm trying to get better at my vlogs, y'all. I really am. I want y'all to know that YouTube is a whole nother beast, okay? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, I have something that I want to do. Like, I know I want it to be creative. And then in my mind, I have that. But then because I procrastinate and wait so long to edit, once I sit down and start editing, I'm like, okay, this is way too much footage for me to like really like put my all into it, and then I just get burnt out. So this is me actually using my time well, managing and like actually making time for YouTube so that I can really start to do better with the vlogs, because like the footage will be there, but then the artistic and creativity, that's where I feel like I need to just keep pushing myself. But anyway, that's what I was doing. So now it's 7:20 at night and I'm about to take a shower, and then I have some like, even though I haven't really been as, what's the word I'm looking for? Up to date or consistent with social media lately, with everything that has been going on with my grandmother. I really, we're going to talk about this more when I get out the shower, but I got a brand deal. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this because I'm excited, but I want to be clean and I want to just sit and yap because I'm so excited. But anyway, let's go ahead and get clean, get fresh, some fresh and some clean. And yeah, let's talk. Okay, y'all. Took a shower, got out, moisturized, and now we can chat. So this week, okay, actually, I'm gonna start off a little bit earlier. So a few videos ago, like multiple videos ago, I had been wearing these pair of glasses that my grandmother had gifted to me a long time ago. Like it had to be like a few years ago now. Um and I recently found them, and so I started wearing them. They're like these brown clear frame glasses. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere on the screen so that you can see them, and they look nice on me. Like I'm not even gonna front. Like they look really. I feel like I look really nice in glasses, and even at work, whenever I wear them, I always get compliments on them. And so every time I wear them in my videos, there's always, comments that I'll get from you guys saying, where'd you get these glasses? Link the glasses, whatever. I try to find them, but again, my grandmother bought them for me years ago. Every time I wear a pair of glasses or wear those glasses, I would get comments, and I tried to find them, but since they were so long ago that my grandmother bought them, it was hard. I originally thought it was Temu, but then My grandmother was like, no, she thinks she got them before Temu even blew up. But anyway, long story short, I tried to find the glasses, couldn't find them. So then this brand reaches out to me, their glasses brand. Um, at the time that I'm filming this, I don't think, like, I wouldn't have done the campaign yet, I don't think. So I can't go into too many details about the specific brand, but they're a glasses brand. And I've heard of them before, but I haven't done them yet or tried them yet because I thought they were more so for like prescription people. And I don't wear a prescription in my glasses, but they reached out and they want to do a campaign. They asked me what my rates were. So they start off with like paid off the bat. Usually I have to ask about being paid, and that's when I know that most brands are going to try to like lowball me. But this one said paid right off the bat, asked me for my rates, gave it to them. They did negotiate, but I renegotiated, like I counter negotiated their negotiation. So, am I getting what I wanted to get from the start? No, but they did take my final offer, which I really appreciate, and I'm really excited about it because I feel like, I have been wearing my glasses, and now to do a partnership with the glasses brand, I just feel like is so cool. And especially since I love wearing glasses, period, because I do feel like they're one of the best and like underrated accessories that you can have in an outfit. So I'm excited to sort of, take that route and really get creative with like that campaign. So I'm excited about it. But definitely go to my Instagram. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram because that's where I'm gonna be posting the partnership. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you hit that follow button. Excited, guys! I'm excited. Regardless of what, this is what I want. I don't want to get so caught up in influencing that partnerships get less exciting. I don't get a lot of partnerships, if I'm being quite honest. I'll get a lot of gifted ones, but as far as paid ones, recently, they just haven't been hitting for me. This is my first like really big, like 4-figure brand deal, I will say. So it's a pretty big deal, and I'm pretty excited about it, and I just hope that it remains exciting for me. Like I don't want to ever do a partnership just for the sake of doing partnerships. And I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on that now. Like I don't take every partnership. I excuse me. I think in the beginning when I first started, I was like so I don't know. I really wanted to just work with a whole bunch of brands and made some choices that I don't feel like this is one brand that I worked with that I feel like wasn't even paid. I don't even remember. It was like when I first initially started. And they got me, y'all. They was like um wanted my content for in perpetuity. Thankfully though, the um the video was like cuz like it was like when I just started. So the quality of my content was lower, and I don't even do my makeup like that anymore. I don't even think the brand, they might still be around, but I don't think that they're big enough, if I'm being quite honest. That because I haven't heard about them at all. So like, but even though, regardless of what, like they have my content in perpetuity. So if they wanted to run an ad on that video now, they could, and I couldn't do anything about it. I don't ever want to take on brand deals just for the sake of taking them on. Whatever brand deal I do, it's because I'm really excited about the product, really excited about the brand, and it makes sense for me. I don't want to do things that don't make sense. So I'm excited about it. I really, really am because again, these brand deals are hard to get, at least for me. And being a small creator, like I feel like you appreciate the brand deals, the PR even more, because we are oftentimes overlooked. And sometimes it's like I get in these feelings of feeling overlooked and undervalued, but you kind of just have to keep pushing yourself past that if you want to get somewhere. Where you everyone, well, not everyone. If if you're not starting off with connections and like nepotism, you start from zero and you have to put in the work to get to where you want. And for some people, they can upload one video and it goes viral and people are interested off the bat. For other people, like myself, it's like you have to keep sort of fighting for what you want. And that's, I feel like I've been fighting for a long time, for the past 5 years, and within the last 6, 8 months, I feel like finally starting to reap some of the benefits and see the fruit of my labor. So that was my little tangent. I hope you guys are happy for me. Um, and stay tuned for that ad because it's going to be on Instagram. I don't know the date yet, but definitely it'll be on Instagram soon, regardless of what. Make sure that you're following me there.